What's up, y'all? Advance here. So, UFC 287 is upon us, and yeah, I know I hadn't done my breakdown yet for the previous one, UFC 286 for the Usman fight. But yeah, like I done tried to record that video like 8 different times, and every time something happened, you know, whether it was whether I messed up or somebody called me in the middle of doing it, and yeah, all right, look, I forgot. Look, all right, I'm gonna do it. I promise. But for now, I'm gonna do the reaction. Look, yeah, I know I don't have an actual reaction video for the UFC 287 press conference, but I did watch it, and I can give a fair and honest assessment. So, there's 3 fights that I want to highlight on this card. Obviously, Pereira Adesanya 3. Oh no, Pereira Adesanya 2, technically. Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. And Kevin Holland versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Alright. I'm just going to call him Santiago. Alright. So, right out the bat, I'm excited to see Kevin Holland because Kevin Holland is always very entertaining to watch in the ring because he just does not stop talking shit, even when he's getting punched in the face. Oh man, so yeah, he's a very entertaining character. Like he talks so much shit to the point where Dana didn't even want to really sign him to the UFC, but like in the end, he ended up doing it anyway. All right, so yeah, so there's that. I'm excited to see that. Then we get Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal, and this was very interesting. It is a very interesting fight because, for one, UFC 287 is being held in Masvidal's hometown of Miami. So yeah, you already know he gonna show out. Might be a little bit difficult for Masvidal considering Gilbert Burns is a BJJ guy, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the uninitiated. So yeah, I mean we're gonna see. But I don't got him getting embarrassed in his hometown. But another thing that was interesting was that both fighters believe that if they show out and give if they give an exemplary performance tonight, they believe that they should jump Colby Covington and face Leon Edwards. Either of them two. I take issue with this. Fuck Colby, right? But you know, like the fact of the matter is that Colby I know Colby beat Masvidal recently. You know, I know it was definitely within the last few months or so. Or no, it's like sometime last year. But yeah, Colby beat Masvidal head up, and you could not like the guy, but you know the dude, the dude has earned a shot. And now all that shit that Leon was talking about not giving him a shot, I don't, that doesn't sit well with me. But I'm gonna get more into that on my other video. We're talking about this one right now. Fact of the matter is that Colby sits at the top of the division, and the only thing was that he couldn't get over Usman. So Colby I think he beat both of these guys. I know he beat Masvidal. I got to go back and look at his record. But the fact of the matter is, for you to jump Colby, you had to beat him. That's what I think. So while these two putting on a fight will definitely put them in a strong position to be the number 2 contender, yeah, it's clear that Colby is number 1. Is the number 1 contender. So, is he? Maybe it's 2 or 3 because I forgot about Usman that fast. But yeah, Usman definitely fell. They fell a couple of. He fell a couple of ranks. So if they are to jump Kobe, they would have to beat Usman, because Usman soundly destroyed Kobe on 3 separate occasions in the UFC. So yeah, so in order to make a strong case for them to jump Kobe, they would have to beat Usman. Either of them two would have to beat Usman, because Usman destroyed Gilbert Burns, and Usman, I'm not going to say he destroyed Masvidal, but he definitely soundly defeated him twice. So, the first time was Masvidal took the fight on 6 days' notice. The second time was when Masvidal had a full camp. All right. So, now, getting into for all that, so I think I'm pulling for Masvidal, because that's my guy. Even though he was on some he was on some shit, but I think Usman beat the MAGA out of him, so I can like him again. But anyway, so now pulling up to the main event, Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya, part 2. Technically, part 4. Now, you have to look at this fight completely differently. Like, all right, you gotta, and they even said this in the in the press conference. Pereira himself said it. You got to take those first 3 fights and throw them out and treat this as a brand new fight, fresh off, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You can use those 3 fights and say, oh, well, yeah, Pereira has an advantage, but it's not so clear cut. You got to look at it like this. All right, so the first fight, I'm going all the way back to kickboxing. Izzy lost by decision. Pereira got the decision over him. So he was like, all right, but Izzy did enough to where he felt as though he won. Right? So they fought again. Right? This time, Izzy sold out. He was coming a little bit more aggressive, because he was trying to finish him. Because he was trying to not only avenge that loss, but also leave no doubt in the judge's mind. Yes, I beat this dude. And then, in him being aggressive, he made a mistake. And Pereira capitalized on it and knocked him the fuck out. So, yeah, Izzy got knocked out. But he was winning that second fight. All right. Fast forward a few years actually. UFC, Adesanya Pereira, technically the first time they fought in MMA. 3rd time they fought overall. Izzy was winning the fight until he got caught in the 5th round. He got caught, it fucked him up, and Pereira stayed on him. But Izzy was winning the fight. So it's not even, so you can easily say, all right, Pereira beat him 3 times. He's 3-0 against Adesanya. It's not such a clear-cut decision. It's not such a clear-cut decision. Because Izzy could easily be 2-0. Or 2-1, sorry. So that's why, I felt Pereira was, Pereira was very honest in his assessment. He was like, look, you gotta, cause he knows. He even said that he had to prepare twice as hard for this fight. And I think that Izzy had to do the same thing. Now, the one thing that I did notice about Izzy, his whole demeanor changed. Normally Izzy is very, he's about his business, but he's usually more playful more jovial, I should say. But he in this time I didn't see I saw one gimmick, but I saw he didn't have his pearls on. He didn't have any fingernail polish on. He didn't have his head dyed. Well, he hadn't dyed his head in a minute, but you know, he hadn't had the Cisco thing going on. Like, yeah, like his knuckles was ashy. He looked like he just finished working out. The only thing that he had was a dog collar. Not just any dog collar, though. It was the collar from Jet Li's movie Unleashed. Or if you're from overseas, Danny the dog. Like, oh man, so I saw that shit. I was like, oh, he coming to fight. Like, he's always coming to fight. But I can tell, like, no, this is not fun for him. This is not fun for him. This is business. You know, so of course Izzy's gonna always have fun because he enjoys fighting. But like, no, this is business. Cause not just business, but it's personal as well. Because because this is a hump that he has been struggling to get over, like his whole career. So, man, this is gonna be fun. I have no delusions about how difficult this fight is gonna be for Izzy. I'm a fan. I'm always gonna pull for him. Any. Of course, you know, I got my select few. Whoever it is, I'm pushing my chips to the middle of the table. So yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna call for Izzy to win. I'm not gonna ask for a knockout or nothing. I'm just saying, all right. Like, hopefully, he learned from this. He learns from his wins, but hopefully he learns more from his losses, because he lost to Jan Blachowicz. Yeah, but yeah. So I don't know, man. Like, I'm getting excited thinking about it. But in any case, post your comments down below. What fight are you looking forward to in UFC 287? Put your comments down below. We're going to chop it up in the comments section. My name's Advance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.